for the purpose of.
Now I'm seeing it. Yeah. So we'll start. Na ahang samanupassami. So you have translated it as I have not. What if we translated it as I do not? Because
Okay.
samanupassami is the verb which says
I
I do
right.
not
I understand.
see.
Right. Okay.
So
Find and edit. Find and replace. I have not. There's a whole bunch of these. I do not replace all. There you go.
so it work on Google Docs.
I am working
How
on
do you
Google
type
Docs.
Pali in Google Docs?
So earlier I used to do something like this. I think
You can't type directly, right?
now I can. Now I can. So let me show you two
You
methods
have
I'm doing.
shortcuts.
Yes, where is it? So one way of doing it is sit under preferences, substitutions. So this is one way of doing it. So what I did, so I had my own scripting. D dot will turn into under dot. Likewise. So I had this set up once. So this still works. So I can do that.
Wow.
Oh, let me reshare screen. So the other thing I can do is I change the keyboard to United States International Keyboard. So in the international keyboard with the Alt key, you get all the accents and dialects. So that's what I'm doing right now.
So you choose from a list of characters, enter it straight away.
Yes, I think so. This is A, this is uppercase A, and if I use the Alt key, it becomes that. Alt Shift, that go ahead. Composition doesn't work.
Not straight away.
That I think I can't remember exact key, but I think it's here.
You probably have a substitution for that.
This is straight coming from the keyboard. I think there's a way to set up the keyboard. But on my Linux machine, which is the other machine I'm looking at right now on my peripheral view, over there's an option on Linux where I can just type in the Unicode substitute. I mean, it's called the compose mode. So on Linux, I would do Alt dot M, and it will automatically combine into under dot M. I just haven't explored that option here. I'm pretty sure that keyboard option is probably available too. I just have
So from all these, currently typing using Word document is faster.
Yes.
As characters the way we first learned it, right? So
right.
We have now. I'm learning from you that we have ways to type in Google Docs using substitution. So you go to format or you go to tools to find substitution.
Oh, sorry. Preferences, substitution.
Okay, great.
Awesome
discovery.
Yeah, so I was struggling with this in Pali class. I actually did this in Pali class because I wasn't using Word. You showed us in the class how to use Word, and I was not using Word. I was not only Windows at the time.
Now I know how to, like those people who may be using Google Docs.
Google Docs, right?
Use it this way.
Right. This
Always works. Something technical to learn from you.
Always something Buddhist related to learn from you. So it's mutual.
You saw I got the new computer.
Yes.
And how surprised were you? I was super surprised that they
I
even
wasn't
thought of
surprised.
getting one.
Well, I would call it I was surprised. I wasn't sure what your overall plan was because I didn't know whether you were actually searching for one or whether you were planning to buy one.
No,
At one point,
I
you
wasn't seriously planning.
yeah, so that's what I thought too. I mean, if that was the case,
You
I
know,
could have probably
it's
bought one of those used ones that I was scouting for and fixed it up for you.
I was going to eventually do that. My computer hasn't given up on me, so I was staying with it. But these people, because this monk left, I think they didn't want me to leave. They decided to give me anything, and I didn't even ask. All I did was asking him because I got the i7 that I showed you,
Yes.
and I showed it to him and I asked him to check if the Wi-Fi is newer. He said no. That's all the encounter that happened. He, and the next day, he and his wife together put the money.
Now
Brought the
you have
computer.
3 computers.
Now I have
4.
three. Yes, the
So
new one.
next time we meet, if you wouldn't mind, let's try to give me that i7 one. I will. I think it's a perfectly fine computer. I will set you up some version of a Linux on it, so everything is free. And I don't think I think that machine is still good. Honestly, I think
Yeah, yeah.
if you download, the chances are quite high you might still be able to freely upgrade to Windows 10 on that machine. There's a good chance because I don't think Microsoft is all that strict about the upgrade deadline.
Hmm.
So even
I
now,
so it showed that it's not genuine, right? That's why you were thinking that, right?
no, it's nothing to do with genuine. I think it's a genuine machine. It's running Windows 7, the really old operating system.
Hmm.
Windows 7 is known to have a lot of security problems. So that's why I said stay away, don't turn it on, run away from it. Otherwise, I think machine wise, I think it's probably a really good machine. I don't think you
It
said you
is
got it.
good.
Yeah, you got it from an older lady, right? So it's not even heavily used. So
Yeah,
it's probably a
she's a
good machine.
pharmacist.
Okay.
So there is a request of a computer for 2 children in Colombo. So
Mm,
my plan is to give it away to them.
okay.
And did you mean you needed it for some other purpose?
No. I was gonna fix it for you and give it back to you. I don't
Okay.
need it.
Yeah. So no, if you had plans, you can also do that. But because I have now these two, and I prefer to keep my older one, but that's what people do until the documents are off of it, and then
Mm.
so this new one has only one USB port, and that's okay. I have an additional inland something USB 3 four port hub, so that I can use with it.
Yeah. Anyway, next time we meet, I mean, if you still have the computer, I'd be willing to fix it for you. Even the fan, I think I can fix it. I'm pretty sure I can fix the fan.
We will see. Yeah, when the pandemic is over.
Yes. Or when you move to Maba or somewhere close.
Okay.
Probably
So
not gonna happen. Anyway,
we'll see.
so
We'll see. I can put all that in a car and drive all the way to that area. Okay, I do not na ahang bhikkhave monks anyang any other eka dhammampi single dhamma. I think it's in the singular, not dhamma.
I don't have to say single. I don't have to.
No, you can say single, but dhamma is plural, so you say it in singular. Dhamma.
I understand. Okay.
Samanupassami.
So they are connected.
Yeah,
I do not see.
see. Young here can be translated as that.
I moved that over here.
Okay. So then you don't have to, but you can, yeah, whatever.
I'll still put it there because it helps sometimes.
Evang adanta. Untamed this way. Thus untamed. Adantang, untamed. Mahato anathaya. Mahato is greatly.
Greatly detrimental. I
Yeah.
went with unprofitable, detrimental, harmful, something to do with harm, I think.
Anathaya sangvattati. Greatly detrimental, unprofitable. Greatly conducive to. So anathaya has the sense of the dative that says for the unprofitability. Anarthe pinisa. So pinisa has this sense like for. But you have I think grasped it. Mahato anathaya. For the great unprofitability or for greatly unprofitable, sangvattati. Sangvattati is causes.
Causes. Okay.
Yeah. How did you get exists from sangvattati?
I think I got it from the Pali dictionary. Oh, did I get it from the...
No, sangvattati has that meaning.
Yeah, I think I got from the Rice Days, either from the Rice Davis dictionary or Pitaka.lk. Pihitai, I think that's what I got. It's from Pitaka. Pitaka said it's Pihitai or Pihitim. So I kind of converted it to, okay, existence. That does not exist. So that's where I went with it.
But here, how we see this is that Mahato anattaya sangvattati. You can use exists that in the meaning that way, but here you can. In my mind runs in every direction now. Mahato anattaya sangvattati. If you just focus with the meaning exists, it exists for great unbenefit, anarthaya, great anarthaya that you can understand. Anattaya sangvattati. It causes great benefit. Is the other way to look at it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
You want me to change it to courses? We can move to courses. I think I like courses. I'll change the color so that way I know the change I need to make.
Yatha idang bhikkhave chitta, such as the mind, monks. The mind.
Mind over here, chitta.
Yeah, chittam.
Okay.
Then again, chittam bhikkhave, mind, monks, adantang, untamed, mahato anathaya sangvattati. That you get. When it is not tamed, the mind, monks, untamed, leads to, you can say that, leads to or causes for the greater harm.
So if I were to redo this, I guess monks, I do not see any single dhamma that causes great harm as the untamed mind. So mind, monks, when untamed. Causes the greatest
harm.
harm. I like that. I prefer your translation over my own version.
Well, technically, both are.
They have a
getting.
different tone, right? I feel like there's a slightly different tone in your translation than mine. Your one is a little bit more firm, like advising. Monks, you better be careful. My one is like statement.
Yeah, technically, translation translation can go in every direction depending on the audience you have in mind. So we can be literally correct, or we can translate this, the spirit of the letters.
I guess it depends on your objective, right? Yes.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
think your translation is better for the purpose of translation itself because it's a lot more accurate.
So
Like this color is. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm gonna change the color. It's little eye soaring. Maybe not me and my colors. I'm sorry. I'm very picky about colors and all these. It's a fetter in a way. I sometimes spend a lot more time making my papers beautiful than actually writing the paper itself. Why I do that, I don't know. But that's the way I'm wired. I want to make it perfect.
A little perfection that doesn't stop your life is good.
Nothing is perfect. That's what I'm learning by trying to be perfect.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, I like colors. I like to distinguish from one thing to another. So the remainder, I think.
I get the idea. So I guess I would need your help in whether I got the correct idea. Then again, so agutang I got gutang protected. I think I got gutang as gutta as protection or protect too or something along those lines. So I thought agutang is probably the negation.
There is a thing called chittang guttang sukhavaham. So remember that, or you can take notes on that. Chittang guttang. Chittang guttang sukhavaham.
Oh, now I'm in trouble. How do I do that? I don't remember. There we go. Nice. Nope, no, don't do that. So one downside is I have to space them out. Otherwise, it's not going to do the autocorrection. Space im dot Chitang gutang su
Khavaham.
ka.
H.
Oh, there's an H.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Another form is chittan dantang sukhavaham.
Adanta danta, same danta.
Yes. Yeah. So
You're gonna say something? Chitang tang
what
sukawa.
do you think the meaning is?
Sukawahang. Chitang gutang sukawahang. It's mind when protected. Right. The protected mind is suka awahang. Suka is good, something good. Sapper. Awahang. Brings
Yes.
sapper.
Yes. Yes.
Chitang dantang sukawahang.
Well guarded mind brings happiness. Guarded mind. Guttang. Protected mind.
Where is this coming from?
Someplace my head, but
That's all
definitely
right. That's
from the
enough.
canon.
That's sufficient. That's sufficient. You wanted me to remember that for some reason, so that's perfectly sufficient.
Oh,
Gutang, Gutang,
easy.
Gutang.
It's best we remember
Phrases.
some quotes for
Mm.
your own practice.
Helps you translate, so you can relate to something.
Yeah.
Like Dutiyampi, Satyampi.
Yes. Yes.
You already memorized it, so every time you see Dutiyampi, you know exactly what that probably implies. Something second time.
Yes.
Awesome. So Gutam protected, then Arakitam. Sorry, what did I say?
Arakitang. Arakitang. I see it in the at the end of the screen.
Arakitang. Why did I do also protected? Should be something else, isn't it? Did I fall asleep?
It's unprotected.
But Gutang is also protected, right?
Yeah,
So,
Gutang could be
so
Arakita means not protected because A can be negation.
my point here, Bante, is if that's the case, Gutang guarded. Maybe that's where my mistake is. Guarded. So this needs to change. Unguarded. Unguarded. Gutang. Gutang is guarded. There you go. Protect, unprotected, protected. I think the last one was Asangutang, unrestrained. So this I
Mm-hmm.
think definitely I got from Pitaka. I even took a footnote in it. Sangutendia. So that's where I got it from.
Yeah.
Avarne kernel other covered.
Mm-hmm.
So mind can be covered. So I'm guessing it's something to do with restraining it, confining it. And finally, Buddha basically combined everything: untamed, unguarded, unprotected, unrestrained mind.
Yeah.
So that's why I said I like Anguttar Nikaya, because it's boring and easy to for someone who is trying to translate. You can cheat your way around it quickly. Just have to do it once.
Then Bhikkhu Bodhi was a lazy monk.
I don't think
No, the
so,
thing is he kept Anguttara Nikaya as the last one to translate.
because he doesn't find it interesting from a translation point of
I
view.
don't think that's the
There's no challenge.
thing. So he was wanting to organize it as best as he
Mm.
can. So
I
I
would
had
do that. I mean, if I was doing translation, I would probably do Anguttar Nikaya the last as well, because it's probably the easiest one to do, volume wise, coverage wise. Just have to do it once. I
what
did have a.
happened.
Go ahead.
What happened is that the English translations summarized all the Tripitaka
Mm,
because they knew that there is repetitions.
mm,
So
mm, mm,
they tried to avoid repetitions as much as they could.
mm,
But Sinhala Tripitaka has about 57 volumes because they didn't want to do that. They,
mm,
even
mm,
having done some summarizing, they still have 57 small volumes.
mm, mm.
Bhikkhu Bodhi brought it down to 5 books.
Do you have the Bhikkhu Bodhi's version of the Anguttara Nikaya as well with you?
Yeah, yeah.
Would you mind sending that as well?
Oh
Not
no, I don't
immediate.
have the PDF. I
Oh,
have the
the hard copy.
yeah, I have the hard copy. Uh,
So I did have a question for you. You might have explained this last time. I might have missed it because I was probably
mhm.
daydreaming. Patamam, Tutiyam, so 1, 2, 3. Why does it end with the sequence after the dot? So Patamang, how is that related to the phrase?
Anyway, it's a Pali way to say that that's the end of the first sutta, and then Dutyang, that's the end of the second sutta. Tatiyang, that's the end of the third sutta. So
Okay. So it's marking the ending and also marking where you are in the sequence. So if someone jumps up somewhere here, they know there's 6 things before it, I guess.
right, yeah.
Makes
So
sense. All right. That's fair
yeah,
enough.
they copied everything from the palm leaves.
So it's like an extended full stop with a reference.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So I also did this. I was getting really tiring, so I didn't try to do more than one. I only did
that's good.
one.
Can
So
do
I
this and then take a break.
shooting.
Yeah.
So again, I just basically first did word to word, cut down everything as much as possible, then read it and try to give my own
Yeah.
my own interpretation. There was few things that I was not sure about, so
We'll
let
find out.
me. Yeah, there we go. I think that covers everything. Uh, Sali came out to be rice. Sali
And put you
is.
into sleep. I'm happy that it did because it's past midnight.
Now I realized I didn't do the homework. I know I was determined I'm going to do it. Angut, and I after 1:12:15 I was like I probably need to wake up tomorrow morning, so let me
Well,
end here.
you can, yeah, you didn't have to do it. Like we agreed to do the class in the afternoon, so you had the freedom to work in the morning too.
Right, but I
But
have some.
also
Sorry,
understand you had other things happening. So
this morning was a little. We have a small project in the backyard that we're trying to finish up, and so I thought I'll spend some time there trying to finish a little bit more.
you can go back to it anytime because what we need to do is have a laid back approach. Some nights we can meet for 1 hour and
Sure. I
put
think
you.
as far as the schedule is concerned, we are ahead. So I wasn't worried about today's class at all because in the schedule it
Mhm.
says go through Anguttara Nikaya. Honestly, I don't think we need to burn anyone's time, yours or mine, to go through the Anguttara Nikaya. I understand I now see the pattern. I mean, once you see the pattern, I mean, if the pattern continues throughout the Anguttara Nikaya, I just need to do one one sentence, the first one.
Yeah,
First one,
so
find the substitution, just do everything else.
yeah, so reading, it's funny though, these readings can be quick that way.
Mm.
We read them. But are you going to do the project in the afternoon?
No,
You
it's
can
all
take,
right.
yeah.
It's okay. It's all right. So now that's out. So I told myself I'm going to work on it until 11:30. That's it
Okay.
for today. And whatever time I'm going to spend here, I'm going to spend here. And sun doesn't go down until 8, so I'll have
Oh,
time
so you can
later.
get back
Yeah,
to it.
yeah. Plus, it's nearly done. Maybe
Half day work. You can always
maybe two.
find more.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When you have a house and you got 3 kids, you can always find things to do.
Or kids make you do things.
Will kids will make me do things. That's right. So
Okay.
Sali Sukam, I didn't understand.
Sali Sukang, right?
Yes, Sali Sukang. Sali I got as rice, something to do with rice. Sahal, Sali. I think I found
Mhm.
Sali in the dictionary. I don't know what Sukang does to Sali in this case. Rain.
Hmm.
Hal Mitak.
No, we need to find out. So let me also do the search. Oh, it's what's the meaning of AWN? Own of barley.
Own?
Yeah.
Owning, like owning something?
No, AWN.
Own. I don't know.
A stiff bristle, especially one of those growing from the ear or flower of barley, rye, and many grasses. So it is So if you Google the word AWN, let me see, on, that has a meaning. So that's Sukang. Let me share the screen so you know what I'm talking about.
Sure. I think I have to stop share.
Here, oops.
Suka. PTS dictionary. So this dictionary is indexing the PTS dictionary. That's funny. Arn of Bali. Arn of Bali. All right. I gotta see an Arn of Bali.
It's on Pali.
I see. Right. I think so. In the Wikipedia page under the entry for Arn botany, I think I see it. It's like the small hairs that comes from Viga Hari and the
It's
Tirugasa.
this thing. Do you see?
Yes. Yes. I see. So Sali Suka. So what is the singular word? We karal? Karal? We call it, I guess we karal.
What's the meaning of on in Sinhala? So let's find out. They don't have a single word for that. On is Ashwaya.
Aratua? No. We Aratua? We Aratua? I don't think we have a we Aratua. We Gaha, we Pali, we Karala. I'm
It's
trying to go through everything.
we Nandu.
Nandua. That's a new word for me.
Me too.
Nandu. You found it somewhere? Nandu. Oh dear. You're learning Sinhala from a online dictionary. That's good.
Oh, it's kind of, it throws us into a word that we don't know, and
No,
another word that
exactly.
we don't know, and another word we don't know.
Nandu.
See, it keeps coming.
Oh yeah, it's coming up everywhere. Madura even calls it Nandu.
Now, thank you for that, Nandu. And
Nandu. Nandu. V Nandu. I like it. V Nandu.
okay,
Okay.
now you can share
All right.
that. So that's what we got.
Nandu. So where is my sharing option? Share. I guess. Of rice. Oh. Yava. Yava I translated as grain, but I just saw you point out to barley. So I guess I'm gonna go with the barley. Did
Yeah.
they have barley back in
Yeah,
last
India,
time?
they did.
Okay.
Yeah. They had the chickpea that they gave to horses. That's what the Buddha ate all 3 months when they were in one rain's retreat. The Brahmin forgot that he invited the Buddha.
Chickpeas. Chickpeas is what? Kadala paripu?
Kadala, kadala, yeah.
Kadala. Okay.
Imagine eating that for 3 months and being And Ananda telling Cash, let's go somewhere else. We have Sivali, we will not go hungry. Sivali is the one who gets food. And Buddha saying, that's not how Buddhas do.
It's not for profit or benefit, right? Micha, so Micha, I broke it down as Micha being something wrongly.
Yeah, Panihitang.
Panihitang, I think I got it from the dictionary too. One way or the other, it sounded like pointing to, directing to.
Yeah.
So now
Panihita, you sound like you needed the meaning of that too, right? So, but that it's a similar word that it's not straightforward. It's like directed, bent on, put forth, longed for, aspired to. It comes from Panidahati. So past participle of Panidahati is Panihita. Aspired to. So Panidahati is a word that you can look for, meaning aspiring. But now that this is a past participle, so it's directed. So your translation is accurate there. Hattenava with the hand or padena with leg. Akkantang hattangva padangva bichati. Okay. Akkantang stepped on. Hattangva padangva bichati. To split either the hand or the feet.
Right. So then
Lohitangva uppadistati.
That's when things got really weird. Lohita came out to be red, and I think
blood.
Yes. So I think in the dictionary somewhere it said Lohita with Uppachedi was something to do with shedding blood. So I'm not sure what this means now. Are we talking about crushing the grain with the hand to
or
make
feet.
it milky? Yes, or feet to make it milky, or you're hitting it, it's pointed the wrong way and you get hurt. So that part I wasn't clear.
It says Nathan Tanang Vijjati. This does not exist. So meaning it won't happen.
Right. Can't do it. Right.
You can't do it. Sayetahapi bhikkhave salisukhang va yavasukhang va miccha panihitang hattena va padena akkantang hattang va padang va bhichati lohitang va upadissatiti netan thanang vijjati. So hattang va padang va bhichati. So let's read a little bit more to see what is it directing at. Tankissa hetu, what is the reason? Mitta micha panihitatta, because it is wrongly pointed. Panihitatta is because. Bhikkhave monks, sukassa, of the rice, tandula, of the rice own. Evamevang ko tankissa hetu micha panihitatta bhikkhave sukassa.
Took me a second to.
Evameva, same way, bhikkhave monks, so vata bhikkhu micha panihitena chittang, thus with wrongly pointed mind, avijjam bhechati, break ignorance, vijjang upadisati, generate knowledge, nibbanan satchikarissati, realize ultimate truth, netan tanang vijjati. This is not possible. Tankissa hetu, micha panihitatta bhikkhave chittasati. because the mind is wrongly pointed. Weird example given by the Buddha here. I wish. Okay, so let me look at what I sent you earlier. From
Do you want me to unshare?
You see that? I sent you the translation.
In the chat? Or
No. Emails. When I sent Anguttara Nikaya, I sent.
Oh, you did. You probably did.
The Pola at home. I hear that.
Say it again, please.
I hear Irida Pola at home.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Two boys from the neighborhood, couple of doors down, they came over. They're running throughout the house. So typically, I don't let them run in the house. Now they know I'm here, so they're taking advantage. So I'm not gonna scream at them. They're taking full advantage of the opportunity to express their freedom, I guess.
Go to Sutta Center to find out.
You send me. I'm pretty sure you send me. Where did you send it?
Sutta and numbered discourses.
You're looking at Sutta Center?
Yeah, I'm in Sutta. I can share the screen with you to see
Okay.
how.
Stop sharing.
Here, are we reading Tikanipata or
Ekanipata.
Ekanipata? So
Panihitacha 41 to 50.
So let's read Bhikkhu. Suppose a spike of rice or barley was pointing the wrong way. If you trod on it with hand or foot, there's no way it could break the skin or produce blood. I see. Why is that? Because the spike is pointing the wrong way. So, a bad example.
What about the other translation? There was another translation, right?
No, this translation to me seems okay. Let's go back. How do I go to the other translations? Okay, here.
There you go.
Tanisaros. Suppose
I'm
there
just
were a
guessing.
pool
I'm
of
just
water,
guessing.
solid, turbid, and muddy. No.
That's wrong.
Pool of water, burst and poison.
That's 45. We need 41. He doesn't have 41, I guess.
Times he translated only partially.
Ah, okay. There's a single translation. AP Disoisa.
Laduwa.
Tabana Laduwa.
LV Tanduak.
Tanduwa.
Nanduak.
Nanduwa.
Yavavi Nanduako Vardava. Meaning Tuda Yatiputuputu Noyanene say Tabana Laduwa. You know what it means. Like when these rice husks has a point.
Mm.
If you step on it, it can break the skin, of course, because it's hard. But now it's laid flat, and you step on it.
The rice breaks.
The rice breaks, but it won't give the result that is intended. That it won't break the skin.
So wait, what are we trying to do? Are we trying to crush the rice, or are we trying to get hurt?
That's why I'm saying this is the wrong. We are trying to get hurt.
Why would I want to step on? So, so that's why I found little confused. Are we?
is too far. So probably they were just sitting in a rice field and were talking about stuff,
So that's why I think maybe if the objective is to maybe unhusk it,
yeah,
that makes sense. So the lohita whatever.
That was misleading me too. I thought our goal is to unhusk it.
Right.
I think somebody who said this, whether it was the Buddha or some other monks, could have easily used that and say, if you wanted to unhusk it,
Right, right,
just like the untamed mind would not give the same results.
right. So I don't know what they were doing back then. Why would they like point the rice grains, point up and step on it to get hurt for whatever reason?
But so it could be rice grain, or it could be one of those things, one of the pins that the rice has.
Right. We still have this issue about
Yes,
tandoor. So I
I
see.
fell into rice grain, but that's thinking that it's a husk. But I think it's nandur.
Mm,
It could mean something else.
I see. I see. Makes sense, Bante. I understand. I fully understand my mistake now.
Could
I was
mean one of these things. You know, it could mean the point where the rice sort of has a point, or it could mean one of these nandur.
so I wonder if we step on a nandoor laid flat, I guess it cuts the skin, maybe.
No, when it's laid flat, it won't do anything. But if it is sitting straight, it might, because
Huh.
how sharp
Huh.
it
Okay.
will be assumed that way.
Right. Next time we go to Sri Lanka, we need to find a nandoor and
No, no, drive towards Indiana. You will find a
oh,
rice.
barley. Yeah, you're right. I don't want to get shot, so I have a better chance of doing that back home. I don't want to get shot for trespassing
Hi-
someone's.
Highly likely,
Yes.
they will.
People around here speak with weapons.
Yeah.
All right. So that's what I did
Yeah,
as far as translation is concerned. So if you're, I mean, I think I still have to correct few things, but for most part, it seems like
it's good enough.
I got the idea, maybe. So I gotta correct a few things here. Obviously, it's not possible to shed blood. So I'm gonna take this part out because we are definitely not trying to crush it
Mm-hmm.
or unhusk it by trying to split wrongly pointed rice on. Oh, barley.
It's AWN.
Both words are new. And by stepping on it with hand or leg. Monks, it's not possible to shed blood by trying to split wrongly pointed rice or barley on by stepping on it with hand or leg. Was the reason because the rice is pointing the wrong way. So
Because
interestingly
of the
enough,
rice on is.
rice on. I just noticed I didn't have the word because over here, but I ended up ad-libbing a because
Yeah,
over here.
yeah, yeah.
That's interesting. Uh, just as Franks, it's not possible to break ignorance, generate knowledge. I think I also ad-libbed an and realize the ultimate truth. So that part I wasn't sure whether if it was a O, it would say probably a wa, right? So it would say Abhijam Bijjati va, Vijjam Upadeti va. So I don't see a va. If it's and, it will probably have a ch after it, right? So there's no
Mm-hmm.
ch or there's no va. It's comma separated. Is it a comma separated list? Are they connected? I'm not sure, but I thought I would add an and. Maybe wrong.
This is earlier we had va in the previous sentence.
Mm.
Oh, let's go a little further up. So padena akantang hattenava padangva. So that is for either hand or feet.
Mm-hmm.
And lohitangva uppadesatiti. So it follows the same rhetoric, and it doesn't have an va alternate.
Mm.
Yeah, this is a pattern in Pali. Hattang va padam va bejjati. Bejjati. You can remove everything that is in the square pattern.
Right? Yeah. I don't know what that is doing there, but I left it.
It's how it comes. Hattang va padam va bejjati or bejjati. Lohitang va upadesati iti. Netan tanang vijjati. So that doesn't exist. So hattang va padang va bejjati. So either breaking either the hand or feet, or again bringing blood. There was a man who came to bring food from the temple.
We can take a break. I think
it's time to take a break, and we will begin with a different place of Anguttara Nikaya, or you want to continue?
Up to you. I think I'm happy either way. I don't have any preferences. I can pull up the. Let me see. Where is my syllabus? Am I sharing the syllabus screen? Probably not. Syllabus. So according to syllabus, we are ahead of syllabus. So we can do whatever we like today. We are supposed to do Anguttara 1, 2, 3, 4. We are over here now, I think. We're done with 4. So next
we'll see what we have not done and then come to it. So.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
All right. See you in some time.
Yes, Bhante.
What is some time? So have you had lunch?
I did.
Okay. So
15 minutes maybe?
Yeah, 15.
Do you need more than 15 minutes for whatever the person is?
No. He's out.
Okay.
So
Okay.
let's take 15.
All right. Fair enough. I'll see you in 15 minutes.
You.
Thiruvan Saranai.